Hello, hello. This is going to be a chill, relaxed stream, okay? It's not gonna be like anything crazy here. Literally just here so that I stay motivated to continue working on this add-on. Let me grab the link for you real quick, and I gotta put it in the Discord. I wasn't ready. Wait a wee. Sure, that's all the way up. Whoa, why isn't this going? Come on. YouTube.com/me. Click this. Click this. Getting the links is always the most annoying part, gotta say. Here we go. Get shareable link. That's what I want. Did it open up? No, it didn't. I got this here. I am doing a coding stream while I work on the add-on with all your suggestions. It's not my normal stuff, but make it a Q&A if you stop by and ask a question. There we go. That's incentive to watch it, right? Boop. I think so. Okay, also I have to pull out the dumb chat because it's not... Oh. It has disappeared. Resolution is not supporting configuration expected. Now I gotta find where my chat went. It disappeared. Nope. Oh, there it is. Hello, Alistair. So this is going to be... Why won't this let me pop it out? Can I pull it over here? Yeah. So this is an add-on for the Tensura Reincarnated mod. And if you don't know what that one is, it's basically adds a bunch of stuff from the Tensura anime into Minecraft. And then, yeah, so I'm making an add-on for it, which I'm just adding in essentially those like superpowers. And so adding them to, you know, to my server basically so that people can have custom abilities. So inside of my Discord, I have over here in this skill suggestions, there's just a bunch of people who have been putting different powers as like suggestions, basically. And so I'm going through and trying to add a bunch of them, and then I'll make a video about it. But I just thought I'd stream it now just because it'll keep me motivated, I guess, to keep working on it. Because right now I'm working on this one here, which hopefully you can see that. This one is a skill that is pretty much like X-ray, but for ores. So going to be doing that first and adding it. It's not that difficult as there's things sort of like it, but we'll see. It could be a little harder than I thought. I've got the base skill done. I just need to have the actual effect of, you know, doing the scanning of the ores. It has... I can start it here. There's already a mechanic in it for... There's a loud car. There's already a mechanic in it for scanning mobs, and so I'm going to try to just use that and pretty much just draw little boxes, and I can show you what it looks like here. I'll make this bigger. Loading. There. And I'll wait for it to show up because it takes forever. So there's a skill called ability grant magic sense. Magic sense here. And when this is turned on, which I guess it's an extra skill, you can see the mobs are highlighted like this. So it's going to be the same sort of deal with the ore sense, where it's going to try and highlight the ores for it. And we'll see if that works, or see how that ends up working out. YouTube is complaining about me because the resolution is too high. Serious issues that need attention. Do I need to downscale it? Is that what it's saying? Probably. Okay, hold on. I might have to start and stop the stream real quick to get it better quality. I'm gonna do that real quick. One sec. There it goes. Now we're back. I think we can. I think it stopped it. Hold on. Oh, there it goes. It says excellent condition, so it might be good now. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's good. Probably. Although, did it create 2 links? If I refresh this, refresh. No, it didn't. It just says 1. Okay. There we go. All right, so yeah, we're going to try to get this dumb thing to work, starting with the X-ray, basically. What am I looking for? Chat, there we go. Pretty much X-ray is what we're going to be implementing here. And I know that we need effects. It basically has to be a new effect. Because the way that the magic sense work is it's pretty much a potion effect that gets applied to the player. So we need to do the same sort of deal. And I should probably be on a different branch, but oh well. I don't care that much. But yeah, we need X raw. I mean, it's basically gonna be cheating, which is that's the whole point of this add-on, is to add a bunch of stuff that, again, the people that are watching suggest, and the people in the Discord, what they put in, because I think it'll just be kind of fun. It'll be a fun little add-on, and I'm also using it to kind of teach people how to make add-ons for this mod, because it's not really easy, or it's not like documented anywhere, but I have been able to make a I have a Git repository for like it just has the base stuff in it pretty much, so people can use that to easily get started and you know, get going with their dreams of making a skill a skill for Tensura. Let's see, this is going to be Tensura entropy.mod ID. Have to make your deferred registered. Yes, it's for Tensura Reincarnated. Yep. Going to be adding in a bunch of different skills, regular skills, ultimate skills, and then maybe even some custom races as well, because that would be fun to have to put on my I say SMP, but put on my Tensura server, and then just have people play as really unique races, or even have them suggest their own too. Just adds a little more flair, I guess, a little more fun. Effects.register event bus. So what I'm doing here is I need to create a new mob effect for the X-ray, because it needs to. My minor eye effect. You need the easiest way to do it is to create this effect that you can give a player or a mob, and then that effect is just kind of pretty much glowing for ores, pretty much. So we're going to extend a mob effect, I believe, and then create that. And P color. I don't know what the color does. This is color and not amplifier? That's crazy. I thought it was supposed to be amplifier. They might have changed it, but... Oh no, it is supposed to be color. We need to do apply effect tick. So this method is going to be where you put the actual, make it red. It actually comes in elsewhere. I think it might come in here. Yeah, I think this is the color. Well, like I mean, it's gonna come in here. If I do public static final registry object for minor eye effect. Minor eye effect equals mob effects dot register minor. Is this supposed to go there? I think it's supposed to go there. Minor, and then this dumb supplier thing with this guy, and then we can give it the color, and I think mob effect category neutral, and then the color, you said give it red. Okay, 0. What's the hex code for red? Good old IntelliJ. Yeah. At least it looks a little better than it used to. It used to be ugly. It's still kind of ugly, but they modernized it, I guess. Just a little bit. Hex code for red. FF0000. There we go. It's red. Your dream has come true. Your dream has come true. Is the music too loud? It's too loud for me, but if I turn it down for you, it'll also go lower. Let's see here. Let's see. So apply effect tick. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll turn it down on my earballs, and then there we go. Wait, that's turn my mic down. This is my ear. And then I'll crank it back up for you. Boop. Alright. There we go. I think that went back up. Maybe. Alright, so that's that. We need to do so we need to see, sorry, I was getting distracted. We need to see the best way to do this. I know we can actually cheat and go and see what the magic sense does for its effect, and I think it's gonna probably be in here. Magic sense is an effect. Oh, I guess they organized it by skill. I probably should have done that. Magic. Wait, do they not have it in here? They have the all-seeing eye, but that's not... Yeah, this is for the Tensura Reincarnated mod. Swim speed, attack speed. This isn't right. This is not the right skill. Spearhead. They have... Let me go back to the skill, because I know they have it as an ability. Skill, extra, magic sense skill. So if you come down here, they have, when you turn it on, which I guess on hill or on held, they create this presence sense. That's what it's called. So we just have to make not a copy, but kind of the same sort of deal, but with blocks instead of mobs. So effect LMNOP skill LMNOP here present sense effect. This one. Yeah, so this is pretty much exactly what I have. You apply the effect every tick, and they do... Oh, actually, they're doing something a little fancier. They are doing this effect... Oh. That's annoying. This effects capability is all that server is related to server stuff, which is up here. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. All right, we're gonna see if we can get away with not doing this all, because this is a lot of stuff, and they have. I don't even know where to start. So we're going to just go back to our janky effect and figure out what we can do here. I think it wouldn't be, it shouldn't be that bad if I pull up this. Hold on, chat. Okay, there it goes. Okay, well, let's see. We know that it needs to have to be on the client size. Another Bandit W, always doing the stuff we want him to. That's funny. I'm trying to do the stuff for you guys, I promise. So we need to check that it's Hello One King, how are you? We'd be able to make skills based off of my name. I can, if you put, if you're in the Discord and put it in the Discord skill suggestions. The Discord's in the description below. But I've got a list of them here, and so I'm going through and picking them out and then doing them. Right now we're doing Skovdal's suggestion, I believe. So if you get in, but you have to, you can't just say make one based off of my name. It's got to have a little bit of description in it. But if they don't have enough description, then I'm just going to do it myself. I'm just gonna, figure out what you meant. I'm gonna change this to entity because I hate the P living. Entity and amplifier. So we need to check if it's a player because we don't care of if a mob has this because it doesn't matter. It's X-ray. Instance of player. And I think you have to check if it's client side too. Player.level dot is we need to do. Hold on, import this for player. Level dot is client side, and this means we only want to run it if the entity is a player or it has the or it is ran on a client, which also means that it is a player basically. So we want to cancel that if it's not. So that should prevent random mobs from having it. So the plan is to make this a radius of 8 by 8 by 8. Starting off, and then the amplifier itself makes it go higher. Amplifier applies to it. Also, we need to fix this entity amplifier. Oops. So I think we're gonna need a for loop, and let's see, we need a radius. I think private, or no, we're not in that, we're not out. Radius equals 8. How should we do the amplifier? Should it just be an addition? The Discord link, I wonder if it's because we lost level 3 nitro. I set it to no limit, never, whatever. Generate a new link, copy. I wonder if it's because I'm not level 3 anymore on the nitro. That would be unfortunate. Let me change that description for you. Boop. Save. There you go. I updated the description. If we add the amplifier and then multiply it by like 2, I guess. So then that way... Hello, Turo. You're a huge fan. Oh, I appreciate it. This way, every time it amplifies up, we increase the range by... Or we can change the range that we're increasing it. So we can increase it by 4, we can increase it by 8. It won't matter as long as we pass in the amplifier here. So this, if we go in the X direction, we're probably going to need 3 loops. Because we have to go every... Yeah. Let's start here. And then X is less than or equal to the radius positive. And then X plus plus, of course. And then we're going to have to do the same thing for the Y and Z directions as well. For boop. Favorite is Viltrumite. Yeah, he's pretty... The Viltrumites are pretty OP. But the Kryptonians are a little bit stronger, I must say. The... spoiler alert for you, but the next video I'm doing, or editing, is going to be the Kryptonians. Both of them, because I guess there's 2 of them that I found out. There's the full Kryptonian, and then there's the half Kryptonian, which I've never heard of the half Kryptonian from the comics or anything. So it was a little surprise to me, especially when she started using like telekinesis or something. Like that's her whole deal, is she's got telekinesis. It doesn't really, I don't know, but I did it and I've got it all recorded. I just need to finish up the editing for you. We need to get the player position. That's gonna, is that a float or a double? Or no, it's a block position. Block position for the player position is equal to the player dot block position. I think that gets their feet. Maybe. Offset, and then X, Y, Z. That should do, so this position of block to be scanned. And then we need to get the block, and I think that's a block state because it's not real. It's not a real block, it's a block state. And then block state equals position dot get, or dot block, is it get block state? Or no, it's not the position, we have to get the level. Level equals player dot get level. So this is the basically the world, and then you can do level dot get block state at position. That returns the block state, which is the type of block that it is, and then to actually get the block itself for like rendering purposes, I guess. Right. Yes, okay, so this is going to get the block equals block state dot get block. Boop. For now, then, we can do... Thank you for subscribing, whoever that was. I didn't see. Tensura Reincarnated is a mod for... it looks like dead... I don't know how to pronounce that. Deadtree... Chantages? I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry, but thank you for subscribing. Let's see. So Tensura Reincarnated is a mod based on the anime. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. And it's just a bunch of... it pretty much adds in a bunch of different races that you can play as, and then those races have different skills, and you can gain different skills by just playing the world. And so it's kind of like having superpowers, but it's not like, you know, comic book superpowers. So, but right now we're just going through and saying, or adding more of those superpowers in, basically those skills. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm looking up to see if there's an easy way to render the box around the ore once we find it. And I think player.send system.display client message. That's what I want. Display client message found. Can I just do that? Or do I have to do a new component? I don't remember how to use this method. Control-Shift-F. Display. Display. This uses component.translatable. That uses a lot of stuff. I'm going to try to do component.literal, I think is what I want. And then we pass in you found a, and then plus block.get name, I think. Is that gonna return a string? No. Wait, can I just pass this in? Or do I do this? Dot to string. Aha, take that. Import class. Oh, it's mad. Expected 2 arguments, but found 1. Value. Oh. True? No, wait. Where's this? Here. True? There we go. Oh, false. We don't want it on the action bar. Or do we on it? I don't actually know. We're gonna find out. Let's see. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, we need to check though if it's or. Hold on, don't do this. We didn't even check that. If then block.is or. Nope. I thought I'd get lucky. We're probably gonna have to have a helper method, I bet. Dang. Yikes, this is gonna be annoying. Is or. I probably have to pull in the block. I'll probably have to pull in JEI as like a dependency so I can do like find it is it an or based on like JEI stuff. But otherwise, we have to do the janky method of the block equals blocks dot col or. We'll have it only work on this. Right now, it's only going to work for color, which that's okay. It would be OP if it worked for everything else, right? Is or block, and then if it is an or, then we say to them, there's a block. You found a block. Yeah. We could say at, so we could do at, and then plus x plus comma plus y plus comma and then plus z. Oops. And then that'll tell them the location of it specifically. Okay, so that should just send them a message. Do we need any other... Do I need this? I don't know if I need this. I'm gonna turn this off. I mean, it's going on my server, but I'm going to... It's gonna be posted to Modrinth and like CurseForge and stuff, so anyone can download it. But the primary reason that I'm doing it is for my server. I think, do we need to do this tick? I don't know. Oh wait, yes we do, because it's a... Oh, hold on, is this gonna go all of the time? Oh no, we do need this, because if I don't turn this, so this is duration effect tick, I believe, determines how often this apply effect tick method is going. So we need to do it every, basically 1 second, because if it's on all of the time, it would spam the chat. Why is it called P duration? Gross. Amplifier. Equals 0. So this should do, oops, every 1 second. Because 20 ticks is 1 second, in case you didn't know. Now you do. So this should, when given to the player, let them see through walls, pretty much. Well, not yet. It'll highlight them. We do need to register the mod effects, though, here. Mod effects dot register mod event bus, because otherwise the minor eye effect will not be there. Ticks. 1 second is 20 ticks in Minecraft. So Minecraft runs in ticks, and every tick is when it does a bunch of calculations, and 20 of those ticks should correspond to 1 real life second. I also like when I run this, I always get errors, but it's okay, they're fake errors half the time, right? We don't need to worry about them. Alright, let's see. Is it going to show up? Is it going to be here? Let me make this a little bigger, but not full screen because the dumb thing makes OBS lag. Effect give me 10 trophy minor. Why does it... Okay, we have it for 27, 26, and nothing is happening. But if we get coal ore, this is where it should get... Oh, it's working, I think. Look at that. It's finding ores. If I put this right here. But you can see it's only updating every, if I do this, every 1 second. So that's why it's not like filling the, it is filling the chat, but it's not filling it all the time. But it's finding all of these ores, which is good. And apparently there's a bunch down here. Next thing we need to do though is draw the render lines, which is annoying because I haven't actually ever done that before. So we're going to hope that Googling it helps us. First, let me finish. Oh yeah, minor eye effect. We can do that. But that minor eye name is fixed. We also need, what was it called? We need to add it to the translation. Give it back. Oops. Give it back. What was it called? Effect.tensorp.minor eye. So we have to go to the English file. These are all the skills that are here because of my example that I created. But we need to do, I already forgot. Effect.tensorp.minor. Effect.tentropy.minor. And then I changed it to I. And then we say minor's eye. And now when we run it, or when we have the effect, it'll have that name. That chat, that English name. So I think we're going to need a handler. According to my Google searching, it says we need a handler, which we'll see if I can learn how to use them right here, live. Handlers, period. New Java class. This person says you need a handler to hook into the render level stage. Okay, we'll just call it highlight. Highlight render. No, highlight handler. Did I spell that right? Yeah. Hello, is it Pius maybe? Yeah, handlers is kind of just a term that goes with events, and events in coding are just pretty much things that happen. And so with Minecraft, one of the events that we're trying to hook into is is basically the event that renders the lighting. And so we want to say when that event happens, this handler needs to do a little extra work, and that extra work is going to be to attempt to draw a cool little box around the ores. So we'll see if that actually works. We need to add this dot event bus subscriber, I think. Import this. Okay, no errors. And then I think value equals dis.client. That needs to be all caps. Client. Come on, boop. And then bus equals mod.event_bus_subscriber.bus.forge. Because this is a forge event that has to happen, I think. Let's do the... Let's see, how do we want to do this? Maybe I'll just make a list, a set, because set's better, of the blocks, and then we make the blocks, because this is the event we need. We need the subscribe event on okay, it's not gonna, public static void on render world, render level stage event. So this is the function that we need to override and say when the world is rendered, basically do a bunch of stuff in here. And if event.stage get stage, it's not equal to render render level stage event dot stage dot after solid blocks. This one. Return. I think that's right. We might have to change this to translucent blocks, but we'll see. I don't exactly know what this is gonna do. I know what it's doing. It's telling this function to render before, or sorry, after the solid blocks are done? Yes, okay, so that is right. We say wait for the solid blocks to be rendered, so all of the blocks in the world, and then we render whatever, or do whatever I'm going to do in here, which is going to be try to highlight them. So I think the idea is loop through all the highlighted blocks and add an outline, which means we need to have a list to store all of them. So let's do a private static final set of block positions. So we don't need to store everything, we just need their position of the block. So don't even care what block it is, because if it gets to this point, we've already determined that it's an OR. Highlighted blocks equals a new hash set. Close that guy. If we do this, we need an add for this. We need to add the block. So a public static void add block. Block position pause highlighted blocks dot add position. Do an add block pause. And then we need a way to remove them. Public static void clear highlights. And then I think that's highlighted blocks dot clear. So when we want to add them in, aka someone's using it, we add it here, and then we add it, or we clear them with this essentially when the effect is over. So then we can do for each highlighted block position, which I think I have to do block pause in highlighted blocks. And then probably a helper method, which we'll put down here as a private static void render block outline. And I think, let me see if someone else has done something like this. Let me Google it. Yes, okay, so this is kind of what they had. We're just gonna borrow it. That's all coding is, really, just borrowing things. Minecraft. Why do we need to pass in Minecraft? They have the pose stack, the block position, and then the level, which to get the level, I think you're supposed to do up here, Minecraft equals Minecraft.getInstance, and then pose stack equals MC, or event.getPoseStack. Import. And we should be able to pass them here. Pose stack, position, and then level. Potentially, not level. We need the MC.level, which I don't know why we would pass this in. It needs a client level. Oh, no, you need this level. Boop. Especially since we get Minecraft here, I don't really know why I need to do that. I think we can... Yeah, because we pass in the level and never use it, so we don't need that. We just do this. Level equals null. Get rid of this. That's trash. So then we check that, and then debug renderer, I think, is supposed to render things around, but it's mad. Why is it mad? Gonna tell me? Cannot resolve method render filled box. Is there one too many? There might be one too many things in it. Let's try debug renderer dot render filled box. There is the block position. I think this is the guy that we're trying to do. Block position, let's see. Stop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. I wonder which one I want to do. Maybe this one. Because matrix is a pose stack here, which we can't use. Because there is none that uses a matrix for the first one. This person is lying to me, or they're using an older version of Minecraft. Candidates for fill called block pause, AA. Yeah, because I think it used to be matrices, but now it's this AABB thing. So we're gonna try to just go with the block position, and we're gonna get rid of this here. Hello, Minato. We're gonna pass in the position, and then we're going to see what the next one are. So block position, float, 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 float. Can we see what this is? There we go. Start, end, then red, green, blue, alpha. Or we could do position, then the size, which is just a float. So we're gonna try the size, and then it's red, green, blue, alpha, which I don't really know why they have that, but size, we'll just do, let's just do 1 and see what it does. And then the red, green, blue, these are just all floats. So let's just do red. So that's red, that's green, that's blue, that's alpha, which I think has to be 1. Potentially. Is it mad because it's not 0.0? Cannot resolve. 0.0. 0.0. What do you mean you can't resolve it? Double, 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 double. Oh, it's being mad. F. What would you say the best race in the mod is? It's a good question, because there's a lot of them. It depends on what you mean by the best, because each one has its own playstyle. If you want the best in terms of like the most evolutions and the most to do, then like the goblin race is good, because you can go into ogre and Ani and a bunch of different things. If you want like power, you go for like the demon, although that I wouldn't really recommend demon. It kind of sucks, because you have to spawn in the void or in a different dimension and spend your time there. Yeah, honestly, I'd say goblin is kind of great because of how much options you have. I don't know why this is here. We can get rid of this. And I honestly don't even know why we have this post stack here. I don't even know what it is. Oh, I think it's... Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what that is. So we're going to get rid of it. I mean, slime is good as well, because you can get a bunch of nullifications really easily. And it's not that hard to evolve, actually. But in my experience, slime is just not as fun, because you can really easily get up to your max level, and you're really short, which is annoying. Okay, so we're attempting to render the blocks using this debug render. I don't know if it's going to work. We need to go back to this, though. And we need to add it do set of block position detected ores equals new hash set, and import this, and that's already imported. So now instead of just saying it in the chat, we're going to put it in that detected ores.add position. And then at the end, once we have them all, we do if detected ores.is empty not, then we can do highlight handler dot add block position, or no, first clear it, and then handler no, detected ors dot for each. No, not that. I can do for each. And then we can say highlight handler and then dot add, or is it? No, if we do this notation, it should do it. So this potentially adds in that stuff. Oh yes, so Tensura is a mod. Well, Tensura itself is an anime. Called That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime anime. But in it, it has different races and skills that people just have. And in the anime, they can go through different stages of evolution, so they can evolve, and then their power gets stronger and whatnot. So the Tensura Reincarnated mod, which is what this add-on is for, just tries to aim to add in those skill mechanics and evolving mechanics and races. So pretty much you start off and choose as a race, and then that race has some skills, and you get started off with a special skill, a random special skill, and then you just kind of play through Minecraft trying to gain more skills, gain more power, and just survive and play like that. So it's kind of like a superhero mod, except instead of a super power, it's called a skill. And it adds a bunch of other fun stuff as well, like a bunch of different monsters and bosses and cool stuff like that. It will not work on Bedrock because it's an add-on to a Java mod. So it's not a Bedrock add-on, which I find it kind of dumb that they called them Bedrock add-ons, but whatever. Someone on the server says, are big drills allowed? Yes, I don't care. Yes. Dun, dun. Kind of sounds like the Origins mod, not gonna lie. I mean, it kind of is, in a way. But the Origins is kind of like set. Once you pick it, you're kind of set to that for the rest of the game. With this one, you're allowed to get more powerful and gain new skills and abilities as you get stronger. And so it's it's a lot more dynamic than Origins is. We need to I'm pretty sure I have to render this on like client stuff. Network. I don't actually know. But client proxy dot that. Because I have to subscribe to the stupid highlight thing. Mod.event bus subscriber, which you could be a subscriber. Import. Dun, 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 dun. Why would you do that? Bop. Oh. Oh. Okay. Mod subscriber. And pass in mod, no, value equals distance dot client yelling, and then bus equals mod dot, no, capital mod dot event bus subscriber dot bus dot forge. This part I am not confident in. We'll see. Public static void on render world. Render level stage event. Oops. Event. Highlight handler dot on render world. Not sure if this is going to work. Because what's the difference between this and this? I don't know. This person says I need something like it, but yeah. Client-side event subscriptions to the mod. Well, we're gonna find out. I don't know if this is going to work. But I guess that's what happens when you're trying new things. It could work, it could not. I've actually never really played too much of the Origins mod. Because I've always... I mean, I've started it, but I think the fact that you're just kind of locked in, it just kind of bored me a little bit. I can see how it would be fun in like a server, like all those Origins SMPs. But even then, you get a crappy power and then you're stuck like that forever. Alright. Who thinks this is going to work? I don't. We're gonna find out. Effect, give, 10 trophy, minor eye, boom. Oh my gosh, it actually almost worked. Sort of. What is happening? What? What is this? Yeah, I think it's working, right? This is... this is normal. This is what it's supposed to look like. Oh great, and it just doesn't go away. That's cool. That's that's really cool. Alright, well that's what happens when I slash kill. Is it still gonna be there forever? Where's my coal block? Where's my coal block? What? Give Dev night vision. Oops, infinite. Infinite. Ooh, 5. Oh, they didn't have this. Hello, Eclipse. I see you. Where'd that stupid coal block go? It just disappeared. Okay, stop doing this. There. Let me get it back. And see if it... I don't know what it's doing. Eclipse, look at how good this X-ray is. When I turn it on, it works so well. Yeah, look at that. See that big red block? That means it's working. That. Oh, look, there's even more of them down here, actually. Hold on, if I go into spectator mode. Oh, yeah. It's highlighting all of them. Oh, that's perfect. I don't know what they're doing. And they're just like that forever. Okay. Oh, no. Someone... Oh, they are still over there. They're in my field of view. Huh? If I go back here, do they show up again? Oh. Still in survival. No, not survival. Things will eat me. Okay, well that didn't work. Well, to say that it works though, kind of a... Yeah, it's definitely a Reddit, or not Reddit, a rendering issue. I need to look up how to use these stupid debug lines. Well, because I'm pretty sure I didn't do it right. Well, I know I didn't do it right, but it's because I was guessing this whole time. How to use the debug renderer Forge. Oops. 4G. Debugging is so incredibly annoying. That doesn't help me. This is modding? Errors, not in my debugged code. Block entity renderer. No, that's not what we want. That's for something else. Okay, well, there's no information on how to get this dumb thing to work. So we'll have to do it ourselves. Render. Oh, here's the... Wait, this one uses a pose stack. But you're empty-headed. That's okay. It's all about guessing. Rendered filled box. And I don't want to render the filled box. I want to render floating text. No. Is there an empty box? Get targeted entity render. There's not. Wait, so you have to fill it. How am I supposed to do it? That's annoying. It has to be a filled box. Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere. I wonder if it's because the block... It doesn't like this position. Pose stack. Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But you can't apply glowing to a block. When did they add the block things? The block displays. Well, even that won't work. Maybe let me Google it. How to make ores glow in Minecraft Forge. Simple glowing ores. No, that's not what I want. I want it to literally light up. New glowing ores. Actually, hold on. We could figure it out. Or what if I just tried to render floating text at the location of the block, but like above the block. So like, if I go back in here, beep, 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 beep. I say, to make it a little less cheaty, because, let's be honest, this is kind of OP. Count of the game rule to daylight cycle false. And while I'm at it, turn off the weather. Oh god, they're still here. They're gonna, oh, that's not good. But what if I rendered floating text like just above in the air every time there's an ore? So it'll just say like coal ore located, and then it's just down here and it'll say the coordinates of the ore. Then it's not as cheaty because you can't x-ray it per se. You just know where it is. I think that's a great option. Especially since I don't know how to highlight the things and it's easier, maybe. Instead of this, we do debug renderer dot render floating text, and then text. This is dumb, and then XYZ are the location probably. So position dot get x. Position.get. We're not going to get the Y. position.get z. If you do that, you could do the locate command thing where you omit the y. Yeah, I'm gonna, for the y value, just gonna find the nearest. Why is this mad? Oh, it wants color, probably. 4. Or that's supposed to be a hex code. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Y, for now, I'm just gonna make the y 64. What y are we at? 63. So let's make it 64 and just see if that does anything. Turn off this because it's a mistake. Stop and start. Add aura that makes weak mobs run away. That actually is a good idea. Well, I mean, there is that already, technically. Yeah, it's technically in. It's just that instead of giving fear half the time, it'll just destroy them. IRL for spiders. Yeah, you can just... Did that get rid of the debug render? I don't think it did. I don't think it did. Alright, move, dog. This is gonna work. We're gonna be positive. Effect. Give. No. Give me Pentropy minor I. Hello? I'm not seeing any text. Oh, it crashed. Yikes. That did not work. What do we think failed? Probably the fact that it is expected name. Those aren't problems. Here we go. Crash log. Crash log. How did it fail here? Oh, wait. GitHub on render. What happened? It just says it happened here. Okay. Is it mad because the other thing? Let's try New World. I don't believe that it's the just the text. I think it's something else. Did it open? I need it to open up bigger. I don't want it to full screen because then it breaks. No, I'm not supposed to do that. Let's see if I can leave before it crashes. Leave before it crashes. Ugh. Oh, that was fast. Delete this world. It can't be trusted. If you add the true dragons, make them drop like a star that you can put in a custom sword that has 3 slots, making stronger. For, as like a race or just like the actual mob? Because that would be kind of cool as a mob, but we already do have the Ice and Fire mod, so that already adds a bunch of dragons. And it's technically already compatible with Tensura Reincarnated. Thanks to their compatibility mod they added. Oh my gosh, this is so low. Maybe since I have their mod decompiled, I can figure out why it takes so long to generate this entire labyrinth. I might be too lazy. Yeah, it kind of sounds like a mob. If I can't get this rendering or this debug renderer to work, maybe I'll ask ChatGPT and see if it can create me a custom renderer, because I don't really want to go through the hassle of coding it all myself. We got Chef. Let's summon the coal block. Let's see. Will it crash? Effect, give, dev, Tentropy, minor I. I see nothing. Are we gonna crash? Yep. So that's not it. Oh, is Veldora a true dragon? That might make sense. Alright, ChatGPT, help me out here. Help me to make a custom render. Using my... Let's just give him what I have so far. Using this... Okay, let's see what it comes up with. Is it going to be able to solve this problem? I'm gonna say probably not. If I could do polls, I would put one, but I'm gonna say it's probably not going to work. So it still uses the highlighted blocks, adding them, clearing them. It changes the on-render world to get rid of this. Oh wait. Minecraft get instance. Then we get the level for some reason. Okay, level equals level. No, equals mc.getLevel, I think. Or is it just level? Yeah, okay. Then check if level is null. Or if highlight box is empty. That'd be cool then to do a Veldor mob or true dragon. Do I do song request? Potentially if it's not copyrighted. I don't know how copywriting stuff works on YouTube, but I'll do it if it's not going to get me copyright striked. Even though this video is not monetized, I still don't want to get a strike. Okay, so it's bringing back the pose stacks, which I still don't know what these are. But it also has the vertex consumer. Ooh, buffer equals tessellator dot get instance dot get builder. This looks fancy. However, the fancier it gets, the less likely I think it will work. Let's just move that. And then it's changed our render outline function to do pose stack, buffer, position, then a bunch of numbers, which I'm guessing are for positioning or sizing. Don't really know which one. OF. Maybe color, actually. And then this guy needs to change to accept the vertex consumer buffer. Then the block position. The reason I picked this one was so, oh gosh, I'm not typing all that in, I'm copying and pasting, is so that I was able to, I thought this one was going to be quick. Joke's on me. That was not quick. We're deleting this because I don't trust it. Okay, we're just copy and pasting. I don't feel like typing all this. It's now using render types, which is a client render, it looks like. That's a potentially good thing, although this doesn't exist. add like a storyline following the anime where in the end you become like God. Well, I mean, you can already become pretty powerful in the vanilla. Because I think half the people on the server already can't die. Which is a little annoying. How are you supposed to have fights between people if it's always one-sided? Render type buffers is not a real thing. So... did it just make it up? It did. Oh no, it added it from Minecraft client renderer. Minecraft client renderer dot import net dot minecraft dot client dot renderer dot. It thinks renderer type buffer is a thing. Oh, render buffers. If I search buffer, does it show up? No. Render type. I'm gonna guess it's trying to use render buffers. Nope. What is in this then? Render buffers dot nothing. Okay, so that's not it. Render type dot draw. Nope, this is also not working. I've been scammed. I knew ChatGPT was too stupid. Render type buffers dot draw bounding box. Wait, but it's not even using. Let me show you this. Wait, hold on. Why? Okay, so look at this. So here, up here, it says to use these two rendering methods. Okay, so this one it made up render type buffers. And then it gives me a whole other method, but then proceeds to never use it, ever. So I don't really know what it's doing here. It's just, it's mad. Okay, let's try something else. Is that Arc browser? It is, yes. Because it's a lot nicer. I like how minimal it is. Like, you can edit blocks like creative but not creative, and for PvP make some people negate each other's resistances so they can damage each other. I definitely thought about adding a few more negation abilities to make fighting each other a lot easier. Alright, well, this is going to take more time to do, so we're just going to do a little bit of, boop. Actually, let's just turn this whole thing off for now. We're going to move on to a different suggestion. Not because I can't figure it out, it's because I don't really want to spend time doing this thing, because I know this really isn't doing anything. It kept breaking and breaking. So in the end, spoilers! I had an arc for some strange reason it kept breaking. I've never had it break, but it has had a lot of updates. I've actually found it to be like the most reliable browser I've used. For whatever reason. Can I still run this with all the stuff that I copied out? Or commented out? Oops, better comment this out, otherwise it's going to add that. We'll just for now leave it on to tell the player where they are in the chat. And then that's all it's going to do for now. But, okay. That's fine. Because, okay, let's see. I can add it to this. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I just copied the present sense. Yeah, so this is the logic for the skill. But I mean, if it's penetrating through their resistances / negations, then it technically isn't negating it. You're negating the negation, and then you're stuck. So let's see. This is I basically copied and pasted the Magic Sense code, and I'm just gonna change it to make it, instead of presence sense, mod effects dot minor I effect dot get. Now this will say, don't give them presence sense. You don't need that junk. Give them this super cool minor I effect. Or remove it. Oh, I gotta change it a lot of places, I guess. And then that changes the amplifier. So that actually should just kind of work, because I'm pretty Cantic, magic cool cost, learning cost is 50. What's the EP on this guy? Oh, right now it's based on ores that you've mined. Or no, it's based on EP. But I want to make it based on the number of ores that you mine. So if I get, let's see, entity dot get stats. No, that's stats. No. Which one of these did I use? Stats. Here we go. Player dot get stats dot get value. This guy here is what we want. I want to steal this. And this is going to be diamonds mined. And this is supposed to be entity dot get stats. Why are you cannot resolve get stats in player? It's not a player? How is there no stats in player? Are you kidding me? What? Don't you beep at me. Player, entity. Oh, it has to be a server player? Seriously? Dumb. If entity is an instance of server player. So obnoxious. Player. Import. Import. Da, 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 da. If we do not actually, no, because we need it. Okay, so then we do player dot get stats dot get value stats dot blocks mined, block mined, and then I think I just do block dot, nope, blocks dot, yeah, diamond or. I actually have to add this stupid, you have to add it to plus deep slate diamond ore because we don't want to scam them. And then we return if diamonds mined is greater than or equal to private final double diamond or mining requirement. How many do we have to do? If they mine 100 diamond blocks, they can get X-ray. Because negating will make all mobs damage you like you have no armor, but penetrating will only make the powerful characters damage you like you have no armor. Oh, I see what you mean. The way that hurts my eyes and scares my soul. Are you afraid of letters on the screen? Your chat is so slow. Well, it could be slow, or you could just not be live, or I have been not just looking at it because I've been typing. That's probably what it is. I think I've turned false, right? Afterwards, if I go back to what this was, slime's killed. Yep, else return false. Oh, they also have an EP unlock cost for that skill, but I'm not mean, so we'll just do that. So it should be unlockable now, and it should be tied to this skill, and it should activate when we hold this thing. It might be mad that it's doing that. We'll see. Boop, 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 boop. Do, 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 do. Let's hope it works. Single player. Did I give the miner's eye a name? Oh gosh, it's activated. Need to do effect clear dev. Also, it still didn't have the translation, so I did that wrong. Tensura edit. Add like the morph mod, any mob absorbs as a slime you can turn into. That is a good idea. The only problem is I'd have to add an add-on to that to prevent everyone from doing it. Ability grant. Tentropy. Miner's eye. And I didn't give it a name yet, but if we come into here, we should have the extra skill, Miner's Eye. And if I equip this and hold it, it gives us the Miner's effect. And if I turn it off, it is off. And we don't have it anymore. So it's working. Except for, of course, the dumb name of everything. And I think it also doesn't have a, yeah. So we need to add in this for the translation file. Oops. Which is in here. So I'll add it right here. Copy this and actually this. Boop. Tentropy skill. Miner's eye. Oh, miner eye. It's supposed to be miners. Miner's eye. And then change this again to description. This is a description. Channel magicules through your eyeball and use it to glint the residual energy in ores around you. I'm not a creative writer, but whatever. Good enough. And then I'll give it a dumb picture thing eventually. Oh, we have to test out the granting, or the folk. Diamond ore. Diamond ore. 64 plus 40, oh no, 36. 1, 2, 3, 2. Are you trying to add an X-ray skill? Yes, I am. It's not because I want to, it's because it was suggested in the Discord. Pickaxe. Give me that pure magisteel. Oh, this one apparently will do. 3, survival mode. Let's just make a really big... It was requested by a person on my Discord, which if you want to join the Discord and give your own suggestions, go ahead for it. But because especially yours, you got a lot of good ideas about the like the true dragon race and stuff like that. Why is this so slow jumping? I should have went into creative mode, but then I won't know how much 100 is. I guess I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh no. Oh well. I'll just get a couple. 2, 3, 4. So after we mine 100 of these dumb things, we should get the skill. Did you ever come up with a song request, Eclipse? Or was it one that was going to get me copyrighted? I was going to say canceled, but that's not the right word. Bing, bing, bing. 64. 36 to go. Look at all those ants down there. They're going to try to eat me. 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 3, 4, 5. Hello? I don't think it's working. Items. Diamond ore. Mined. 117. Something seems a little fishy. Make killing, absorbing a dragon give you wings. For a slime, yeah. Although there are, that actually might be too easy. It can't be killing them because killing them is too easy in this mod. And then they get flight right away for pretty much nothing. If anything, I'm going to buff the dragons, though, and make them even stronger. Here we go. Meet EP requirement. If diamonds mined equal to blocks mined diamond ore plus blocks mined, then return if diamonds mined is greater than or equal to 100, which it is. So why didn't this work? Why didn't this work? Let's see. No, I want to go back to this. This one works. No, this is the wrong one. Instance of server player. And this is based on the... Oh, I wonder if it's... Blocks mined is what? It's a block. So that should work. Blocks.diamond ore should be a block. It is. Hello? Let's do player, I guess entity.send chat message. Oh, needs to be a server player, apparently. Server, no, player.send chat message. You got plus diamonds mined. It's mad about something. Make it use statistics. That's what I'm trying to do. It just doesn't want me to, apparently. Outgoing player chat message. Oh, not doing this. Send client. No. Let me do player if entity instance of regular player, because I think the regular player has the ability to send the client chat message. Must be same. Huh? Oh, they're the same thing. Entity.send display client message. That's what I want. And use a data pack. That would make a data pack for what? Because I can add data pack to this mod, but getting you can't use a data pack to add skills in. Display client message component dot literal. Well, I can access the statistics just like this. It's just that they're not. It's bullying me. You Diamonds mined. What is your problem now? Oh, and then false. If entity is not equal, no is always true. Okay, then unwrap it then. Stop and start. Well, yeah, it wasn't working, but it doesn't mean that the statistics, because the statistic check does work, because I've used it. I have another skill, this example extra skill, I think. It works when you kill a certain number of Minecraft slimes, and that works fine. It's just this one isn't for some reason, and I think it's because I'm just pulling the diamond block wrong. Why isn't it going? It's almost like it's not even checking. Am I missed something? I don't have it, do I? No. I'm trying to grant the skill based on the number of blocks. Yeah, that was funny. That Reaper, or was his name Reaper? No, it was Ranger Danger. His first, I can pull it over here. His first suggestion was to boop. 50-50 when you attack someone to kill, the enemy player is perma-killed, aka banned. I'm like, okay, that's a little intense. And then the Rise one, reviving them from being perma-killed from Reaper at the cost of 2 hearts that regen after 5 minutes. I'd say it's not quite balanced, considering everyone has over 1,000 hearts eventually. So, but I do like the idea of having a skill that can permanently remove people from the face of the Minecraft world. It's kind of funny. Control-Shift-F. Let's see. Go back to this one. If entity is an instance of... Let me just copy this. Meet EP requirement. And what did I miss? Slang killed equals player.getStats.getValue stats dot entity. Wait, no. Yeah, blocks mined. Block mined. Mob kills, blocked mined. Oops. Make sure there's no other dumb. Oh, it might be. Wait. Bell ring. Item crafted. Item dropped. Item broken. No, it should be block mined. Really. Put into spectator, and somehow the killer is the only one that can both see them in their chat messages. Only interact with things that are in their claim to haunt them. That would be a little difficult to do, and it would make it dependent on the claim. But I do like the idea of putting them in spectator mode, because banning them is no fun. Let's see. Mob kills, open chests. I can make people who sleep give a skill, or get a skill. Yeah, so blocked mine should work. Oh, is it because this is a double? That shouldn't matter. That really shouldn't matter, but entity is an instance of what? Doesn't matter. If entity is an instance of the server player, then we see the diamonds mined equals blocks mined diamond ore. What if I get rid of this part? Maybe it doesn't like the addition for some dumb reason. It's also kind of not, doesn't seem like it's even doing this EP requirement check. Oh. I wonder if it's because you have to have, maybe it only fires when you have, okay, we're going to do and your current EP is greater than or equal to 2. No, fine, 50,000. Or 100,000, I guess. So nice. Curve EP. feel like the permakill ability should be only be one person on a given server world. And it's kind of OP to ban someone. Yeah. Maybe in my ultimate skill that I actually code, it'll have the ability to do it. I think the Reaper skill could be gotten from... it's got to be something that they can't farm. Like, it can't... I thought for a second maybe player kills, but we don't want that. Mohammed, that sounds like the original Tensura mod, which isn't... I like that they don't do that anymore, because honestly, the odds of people getting the advancements needed for some of the skills is just kind of low. Especially in a server setting, with all of these mods. Staying alive longer than 5 minutes when you first join in is kind of a struggle. But anyway, for Reaper, I thought maybe it could be some sort of item, or maybe a special evolve condition. Well, no, it can be an item because then they have to craft it. I don't know. That's a hard one, which I'll have to do. I'll get to it eventually, but... Alright, so look at that, your dinosaur is dropping up, or leech lizard is jumping on my head. I might insta-die here, unless I can... I won the quick draw. I need to mine more diamonds. Oh wait, now I need the EP though. So let me just kill this guy. Danger sense is now there. The EP requirements are only checked when you get EP. That's why it wasn't working. So if we have... Yeah, that's why it wasn't working at all. Which means I can remove the EP requirement because we don't need it. Get rid of this. We just need to know that after you've mined the blocks and get the deep slate, you just have to hit a mob and then it'll work. And we can delete this actually. We don't need it to tell us that we've mined 10 blocks, 111 blocks. Is it loading? It is. For the Reaper's skill, they have to die holding another star, losing all their skills, and it has to be a 50-50 of getting it. That's an interesting one, but that brings up a good point. I could do some skills I could have like optional. Like, do you want to evolve to this skill? And here's the consequences. Like, I'll remove half of your skills to get a skill. Oopsies. Did I just break OBS? Leave me alone. I might have broke OBS. Hold on. Let me make sure. Nope, it's working. Back to the chat. Back to this thing. But you guys didn't see it because I was tabbed out, but I slashed the dinosaur. And now Miner's Eye is available to learn, which is working. So if I go to extras, there we go. And now I can just hit the thing. Or hit the learn ability. And then boom. We get it eventually. So that's working. Fantastic. Half a skill done, because we still haven't technically done the part where it can see the ores. But I'll figure that out eventually. Get rid of this to do. I better write this so I don't forget. Scans all the ores around the player in a different radius. Obtained by mining 100 diamond ores and getting 100. No, it's just that. I forgot. I removed the EP. All right, that one is done for now, which means I need to select a second one. Or, okay, here's an idea. Do you want me to I don't know how much longer I'm going to be going, but do you want me to try to pick another skill to start, or should I try and set up the stuff for races, for custom races? Because that I need to do a lot of guessing. Not guessing, but it's going to take some guessing. Or I can pick a skill and do it. The race stuff. Of course, you had to pick the hard one. I'm kidding. Well, I'm not kidding. You did pick the hard one. We have 1 vote race, 1 vote skill. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna? I need one more person to say that they want one of the two. Eclipse, are you still here? Make sure you vote. It doesn't count if you vote for it twice. I need to commit this stuff. I don't even think this client proxy does anything, gonna be honest, but and now we're turning this off. My name has, yeah, do you want me to add a skill or set up the stuff for races? Oh, there we go, another one, skill. Sorry, skill 1. Commit, I'm gonna commit these. Oops, I forgot, oops. My bad, I forgot to give an actual message. Whatever. Push anyway. Oh, yeah, sorry. You failed. That's good, because if I had to do a race, I wouldn't know. Or I'd have to come up with a race on the spot. And that wouldn't be good. Also, I'd have to come up with a bunch of stuff. So this one is in progress, so I'm going to actually put a check mark on it. Not a check mark, oops. Stop it. Be more. What is like an info? I for in progress. We have Beelzebub, or Beelzebub. That's gonna be complicated. Lazy Lick. I assume you're talking about Reaper. Well, I mean, we could technically do the Reaper one. Where did it go? Ice Control, Chaos, Reaper. Beelzebub. That was actually a nice pronunciation. Thank you. For a skill, add naming monsters. You can already name monsters. That's already in the game. So should I do the Reaper skill? 50-50 chance that you just get perma-killed? Or should we modify it a little bit? We could do, because I feel like the perma-kill one is like, it's almost ultimate skill territory, right? Because perma-killing them. So it could be a weaker, we could make 2 variants, one that it evolves into the ultimate, but with the modification that we made. So do you want it to be like, I think Reaper, the way that Reaper is right now, and even, let me scroll back up to your modifications. 50-50 of getting it. Okay, so do we think it should be an ultimate skill or a regular skill? Or have both and do like a weaker version? What is this button? Oh. Make a rebirth like the ultimate. Why not both? Well, because it's a lot of typing. Okay, we can oh, great. Everyone's all right. Fine. We'll do both. Reaper skill. It is 2 of them. Ultimate and is that gonna be a comment? No. If it's based on no alt. We can add alts. 1,000 kills and a seed of the Demon Lord. Well, that's no. Because then everyone would get that. Because 1,000 kills is nothing, and everyone will have demon seed. Because that's just how it works. People have a lot of time. Reaper skill. Yeah, we're doing it. It's going to start as an extra skill. which means I'll like lower the effectiveness of it for sure. And then extends skill and import this guy skill type dot extra. Get rid of this. We don't need it. 10,000 kills, but then that's everyone who makes it to a demon lore status. Could it be you're banned for a certain time period? I think we've moved away from banning them. We're gonna put them in spectator mode so that it's not as graphic. And that's gonna be a passive, so we need to find the passive skill. Is this one passive? What is this? This one just makes you faster. That's all it does. Can be toggled, can tick, on, toggle on, toggle off. Do we want it to be just passive ability?